Within Parshas Eikev, we have the paragraph of V'hayayim Shamoah, which is very familiar to us because we say it in our Shema multiple times a day. And within that paragraph, Hashem basically says to us, if you listen to all that I'm asking you to do, if you follow the commandments, if you keep the mitzvos, then good things will happen. You'll have all kinds of bracha, you'll have rain, the fields will grow, it'll be beautiful, everything will be wonderful. But if, God forbid, if Hashem says, if we don't listen to what He's telling us to do, v'chara'af Hashem bachem, then Hashem will become angry at us. And the rain will stop, and the fields will not bring forth their produce. So naturally, we want to keep, we want to do, we want to fulfill what Hashem wants of us. And at the end of V'hayayim Shamoah, Hashem gives us a message. He says, V'samtem es dvarai eile. Place these words, al levavchem, on your heart, v'al nafshechem. And I want to focus on these words, al levavchem, on your heart. Rav Yosef Leif Nindik explains that we contrast two individuals, a Rasha and a Tzaddik, or in this case a Tzaddikus, and see the difference as when we speak about al levavchem, on your heart, to your heart, as opposed to in your heart. And the difference between the seichel, the mind, and the heart, which should win out. Ultimately, we could always know to do the right thing. We know that it's appropriate to do mitzvos, but sometimes our heart brings us to sin. Are we to listen to our mind, our seichel, or are we to listen to our heart? What's the message? So he contrasts two individuals, the first being Haman HaRasha. The Megillah tells us, Vayomer Haman Belibo, that Haman said, Bilibo, in his heart. And that was, of course, Haman the Rasha. He said in his heart, meaning his heart was before his mind. Whereas the Tzaddikus Chana, the Pasuk says, V'chana medaberes al liba, that Chana was speaking to her heart. In other words, a tzaddik is a person who doesn't have the heart control them, but has their seichel, their mind, control them. How many times do we find ourselves in positions and situations where we regret an action because we immediately reacted with our emotions, with our heart, without pausing for a second and internalizing, allowing our seichel, allowing our mind to control what it is that we do. The Torah says, and we say it in our Aleinu every day, V'yadata hayom v'hashevosa el levavecha. We know today, what do we know? We know that Hashem Elokim, Hashem is the God. B'shamayim imal v'al aretz mitachas ein od, there's only one Hashem. So if we know that, then why is it, v'yadata hayom, if we know that, then why is it that we would sin? The answer is that sometimes we allow our heart to rule over our mind. We have to allow that which we believe in our mind to control what it is that's in our heart, and to work together in perfect unison to make sure that we act appropriately. That's why the Pasuk in Shema says, V'samtem es dvarai eile al levavchem. The seichel should speak to the heart, not the heart controlling the body within itself, bilibo, as Haman HaRasha did. May we merit in our lives that it is our seichel that takes what our heart feels and makes sure that it's appropriate before we act, and that our mind is always in control of all of us. In particular, our mind is in control of our heart, that our heart and our mind work together in order to do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants of us, in order to be able to live a successful life personally and communally. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.